Seagull, the fisherman, lived on the shore of the great ocean. Each day he waited until the tide went out, and then he found many small fish left in little pools along the water's edge. One day the gull waited patiently for the tide to go down so that he could begin eating. But it seemed to him that the water didn't get lower at all, but rose higher and higher. The gull was perplexed. "Formerly, at this time of day, the sea went down," he said. "Now it is coming up. I wonder what is the matter." He decided to consult some other people and make inquiries about the situation, so he flew to the village where the chickens lived. At the gate he met a rooster. "One moment, my friend," the gull said. "I need your advice. When does the low tide of the ocean generally begin?" The rooster answered, "Low tide? Just what do you mean by that? And what is this thing, ocean, that you are talking about?" The gull had no time for explanations. He flew off, and after a while he met a duck swimming in a lake. He said, "One moment, friend. What time does the high tide end and the low tide begin?" "What are you talking about?" the duck answered. "There is no high tide or low tide. The water here always remains the same." "I am speaking of the ocean," the gull said. "I don't speak of this miserable little lake." "Ocean? Whatever is that?" "What kind of people are these?" the gull said. "They know nothing at all about important things." He flew on toward the bush country and came to a flock of rice birds feeding in a field. "Friends," he said to them, "what time does the ocean tide go out?" "Ocean tide go out?" they answered. "We don't know about such things. We are busy getting our rice before the farmer comes to drive us away. We have no time for this silly kind of conversation." So the gull flew on. He came to one village, then another, asking the same question and getting no answer. Deep in the bush country, he met a mourning dove who sat in a tree, crying over and over again. The gull interrupted, saying, "Excuse me, friend, what time does the sea go down?" "Don't you see that I am mourning my mother? Why do you bother me with questions at a time like this? Go find the pigeon. He is the one that knows the time of things." And the gull flew on. Far in the bush country he found the pigeon. He said, "People around here are not helpful. When a question is asked, they know nothing of the answer. But you come highly recommended. Tell me, when does the tide of the ocean fall? This is a matter of great importance, for I eat when the low tide leaves fish in the pools along the ocean's edge." The pigeon replied, "You live at the ocean's edge, while I live here in the bush country. Isn't it strange that you, a seacoast dweller, come to me, a bush dweller who has never even seen the sea, to ask what time the tide falls? Be gone, you stupid creature. Go back from where you came. The gull should not ask the pigeon about the affairs of the ocean." It is said, every man should be the master of his own profession.